The situation around Bonnie didn't just stop at the original clip. It escalated again when she recently reacted to the backlash to all the backlash. A clip goes viral, showing her complaining about an elderly couple. People react, other creators like Mizkif weigh in, and the internet piles on. But instead of apologizing or trying to calm things down, Bonnie took a different route when addressing it on stream. Here's Bonnie's reaction to the backlash.
Me, I run Bonnie's #1 fan channel. Which one? Which one? Which one? Because it seems like a lot of the clipping channels who are farming drama on me are my #1 fan channels, apparently. Because goddamn, they're obsessed with everything I breathe. Damn, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your grandma, hide your grandpa. She's here! Which one? Which fan channel is it, though? How was the St. Patrick's Star stream? Did you get the pot of gold to share with chat? Yo, Soul, thank you so much for the 4 months. Yeah, every time I stream with Rosie, I end up with a hate thread. Tell me how that happens. Tell me how I end up... It's always Rosie that I get hate farmed with. You know what that means? We just need to stream with him even more, I guess, huh? Do we just stream with Rosie again? Let's run another one, I guess, right?
A lot of people felt like she completely missed the point. Instead of addressing why people were upset, they saw her response as dismissive and mocking, which only made the original situation look worse in their eyes. For them, this wasn't just a bad moment anymore, it was a pattern of not taking accountability. Others took it further and started attacking her personally, bringing up her past and questioning her character. Some comments weren't even about the situation anymore. They turned into full-on personal insults, which shows how quickly online backlash can shift from criticism into something more toxic. There were also people focusing on the respect angle again. They pointed out that being rude to an elderly couple is one thing, but doubling down and making jokes about it after the fact just amplifies the issue. To them, this was the moment she could have reset the narrative, and instead it pushed things further in the wrong direction. But not everyone agreed with the outrage. A smaller group defended her, arguing that the internet was overreacting and that people were taking a short clip way too seriously. They saw her response as sarcasm and frustration rather than malice, and believed she was being targeted more because of who she is than what actually happened. This Battlefield 6 clip is insane. The situation kicked off when news started circulating that Tectone had been hit with a YouTube ban, reportedly tied to excessive swearing. On its own, that's the kind of platform enforcement story that comes and goes. But this one didn't stay contained for long. That's because it quickly got pulled into a much bigger narrative involving Mizkif. Clips began spreading showing Mizkif reacting to the situation live, and the way it was framed online made it seem like he was celebrating the ban, almost like it was a win against someone who had been critical of him or involved in surrounding drama.
Tectone got banned on YouTube for a week. 1 week ban from YouTube. Can't post or stream. Can't say I didn't see this coming. Of course, he's going to try to make it seem like he knew this was happening. Every platform is sanitized? How is that? What? They pretend you can speak your mind freely, but you really can't, okay? 1 week, no content because of excessive swearing. See, he thinks we're all stupid. Like, when he tweets this shit, this might work with your retarded fucking drama viewers that are from a third world country because that's where you put your ads. This doesn't work with the actual world. Excessive swearing is not why you got banned. You got banned because you do hate speech all day and you lie. They pretend you can speak your mind freely, but you really can't. What does that have to... So you got a swearing ban. That's two completely different things. That you can speak your mind and you said fucking cock too much. It's just a lie. That's just an absolute lie. YouTube does not ban you on live because you said fucking cock. You probably said the F word. That's probably what he said. Either that or it's other shit.
Some people leaned into the original framing. They felt like Mizkif's reaction came off as celebrating someone else's setback, and they didn't like that. For them, regardless of past drama, publicly enjoying another creator's ban just didn't sit right. Others weren't convinced by that interpretation. They argued the reaction was being overblown or clipped in a way that made it seem more extreme than it actually was. In their view, it was either sarcasm, a throwaway comment, or just typical streamer banter that got turned into something bigger than it needed to be.